He throws back and forth. As once again, we have our K-pop idol here cheering on the LCK. What do you think we see for Game 2, Aux? How can you... It's so unpredictable. How do you predict what's going to happen in Game 2?
The Kalista. So again, Poppy and Talia were both banned away. We saw the priority of the Kalista rise up when those were taken off the cards. Kalista, Renata, and Azir. So this is a really strong backline. A lot of DPS, very hard to dive into. And KT already kind of opted into this RE Pantheon, which are shorter range, kind of have to dive forwards. Very hard to pivot your composition from here. Options like the Varus have already gone. And KT end up leaning towards the Yorick. With a bit not feeling too positive about this. Yeah, I think D+, pretty happy with how things have panned out. I will say that Jax doesn't feel too great into the Yorick, even though obviously Yorick is a lot about his shovel, and he can block that auto attack.
I would imagine that DK at some point should be able to pick up at least one win. And this game feels like they've put themselves in one of the best positions to do so. I say that as Peter's going to get a double knock up here, and already with Bdd coming on over and helping.
Gonna make this
and
a counter strike.
Yeah. So he's gonna have that. But already, baits it out,
yeah,
and now he's just Omega dead. Yep, nowhere for him to go.
See, I think Beryl would have probably flamed him if he cancelled the back.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm fine. Beryl honestly would have, even if Beryl died, he probably would have flamed him, you know?
Is Beryl, what did he mean by this? I don't know.
This is just Beryl showing his understanding of the game, right?
okay. Honda,
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he counter strikes, he's just so dead. And getting the kill, getting the pressure.
Yeah.
My intuition tells me that might be successful.
Especially if it's a Ryze who's 5,000 gold ahead of his opponent.
Yeah.
Who's a Galio and grouping. Now, so
this is
KT, this is fine.
I mean, this is much better for KT. I mean, I know Perfect was doing well in the Siwoo, but Lockdown and Peter having a great time in this situation. No longer having to play into the Kalista Renata, if I'm being real.
Yeah.
Top lane going good.
All right, looking for it. Gonna miss. If that does hit, he's still looking for the play. Little ult on in, but the shield comes down. And Showmaker, here comes Cuz with Nightmare! Not gonna happen. Probably should. Yeah, it definitely is. We'll see if that continues. We do have Cuz here. No ult, but he's got flash. Perfect. A bit tanky, but can Cuz get here on time? Perfect gonna try to flash on in as now Cuz gets here. And the face call does come down as Beryl throws himself in, but extra damage.
Easiest dive possible with bailout and Kalista ult.
Well, the hostile takeover isn't gonna hit anything. They're still going for the dive as Beryl's tanking this one up, but Cuz takes a long time to be taken out.
Not really feeling the best about how things have panned out on the top side.
All right. Bit of an engage, but she would just take a little bit of damage, and we see Kalista Renata coming up here. He has an item.
The Booga shooter he's gone now.
All right, nice combo from Cuz. He gets the shield up in time. Beryl is here, so.
I feel like it's just been cat and mouse this game, where like KT been swapping and
Showmaker
chasing them.
Yeah, that's a Rakan. That is a targeted charm, essentially. And even Cuz was here with ult and flash and everything. And look at that.
Now they do see Lucid taking this scuttle. Will they contest? Ult about to be up from Peter.
Yeah, Lucid really wants the Scuttle Crab. Yeah. So he didn't even get it. I didn't see him do any spins, though, so I'm a little bit disappointed. As now, little engaged, but Renata is going to get a lot of value. Tons of damage into Lucid, though, as he is going to finally go down, as Siwoo does have a nice angle up there on the top side, but he's alone. And everybody's zoned away by Cuz. As Showmaker and Aiming not really able to join the fight. Cuz wants a bit more Bdd as well. Gonna get the flash out of Showmaker for just his ult, although Cuz has to get away as well.
Very large.
Little handshake here on a beater, but he's got a disengage cone, so he'll get out. Siwoo is here. He's not going to hit the stun. And now the follow-up comes in from Cuz, who is just giving moral support.
That's a big cooldown unavailable.
Oh, flash on him. Perfect in a bit of trouble. He's going to try to flash away. Maiden is doing a bit of damage. The ghouls as well. No counter-strike for now, but he gets it back and just plops him on the head.
lane. So ends up getting a good counter-strike, a good amount of burst with the flash. Perfect just doesn't expect it. And the thing is, he hasn't really gotten that much damage down onto him. The Maiden, you can see starting to shred, but the second rotation comes in perfect time and he just finishes him off. Well played by Siwoo, but you know, he's low. Level leads across the board. Only Siwoo has a level advantage on D+.
Little trap Renata as Cuz is going very deep for this one, and he's going to just die. Not sure about that. As now Bdd trying to get away here. Siwoo doesn't have the flash, so he's not quite able to get in. The peel is there, and a big root comes in from Duckdom.
You guys can just go Dragon, by the way. They don't have a jungler.
Or we're just going to flash on in and fight more, because that's what we do. Duckdom is just playing like an insane person, still has his ult, going in for the kill on Elucid as he gets the call back and picks up the kill himself. Showmaker trying to do a bit of damage to Perfect, but they're all super low. The charm comes in, and now Siwoo is just gonna die. Meanwhile, on the right side, or on the left side rather, Aiming just dying for no reason to the two of them.
In last game?
Last game. Peter's going in, he's going out, getting knockups on Elucid.
Shaking it all about.
Yeah. He's doing the hokey pokey all over DK right now.
Oh, she would have been in trouble.
He's gonna go in, and immediately flashes out, and now Bdd finds the angle. And that's gonna get a hostile takeover here. This time Cuz in a much better position. Big knockups both ways, but guess who's ahead? It's KT Roaster, and they follow up on this one too. As one by one the dominoes fall, and the charm is going to hit as well. KT might just end the game here. Very dominant game here to KT from beginning to end, and they'll finish it off with a clean ace in the final team fight.